MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Cubs will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Dave Dennis starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you dive into the numbers with this guy, he's a pretty good strikeout pitcher, just under 9 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So I would expect him to punch out quite a few guys in this one here today.
Nick Castellanos now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Cubs, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Roll, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more. Especially the way this team is underachieved, you got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
2-1 the count. And a great day for baseball here. 81 degrees at first pitch. The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Standing in now, Nicholas Horner, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Digging in the switch hitter, J.C. Embry. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
You know, D-Roll, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
2-0 now. Now here it comes. Hard on the ground toward short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So in now for Chicago, Sammy Sosa. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 2-1 is fastball taken high for a ball.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tyson will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for the Cubs. It's the Cubs 0, Pirates coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Chet Steadman will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats, and if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Ted Tyson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. Now the pitch. Line down the left field line, but this is going to get foul. The 1-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Now at the plate, Alexi Ortega is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Here comes the first pitch. Nope. Alfonso stands at first with 1 out. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. From the belt, kicks and deals. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Luis Clemente.
Stepping into the box, Luis Clemente. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the stretch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. Zobrist is able to get there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. Still no score. Into the box now, Jesse Padilla. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Padilla.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1. Count 1-0. Nope, that's a ball.
Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
Count 4.
Ben Zobrist will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
The next Cub up, Ben Zobrist. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble. From the belt, the pitch.
That's a ball.
Sito Suzuki will be next. Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey!
3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Hey!
Fastball in there, 3-2.
3-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Sito Suzuki.
Standing in, Sito Suzuki. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Suzuki absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup.
Yeah, and I think the common denominator of why he absolutely hammers left-handed pitching is the fact that he...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Brennan Davis is yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
Brennan Davis.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sosa is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Robbie Waite.
Standing in, Robbie Waite. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready now, John Clark. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
The windup and the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Clark, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he chased it in the dirt. Padilla has it. And the throw to first ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, who move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping in, Ryan Buckner, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Buckner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings, and I think they can pretty much start to think about next year because they are well back in the division race. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chet Steadman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Grounded to the right. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
The 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate now, Nicholas Horner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
One ball.
Third inning, no score to this point. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 pulls this one in the air out to left. Davis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First delivery to him on the way. Antonio Ruiz is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. The next 3-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Dave Dennis. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. Stedman racked up over 2,300 innings of work on major league mounds, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than one base runner allowed per inning. And there's ball 1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Embry ranging into the outfield, and the Pirates are in the hit column.
Now batting, center fielder, Ted Tyson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ted Tyson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A look, now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
At the plate, Harmon Alfonso.
The third baseman.
As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. The Cubbies do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over. Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And that misses 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout. Into the box, Alexi Ortega.
As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here's the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Luis Clemente. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. One 0 count. Here it is. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Boy, his pitch count is really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off of for ball number 3.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The 3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now to the plate, Brennan Davis, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The 1-1 home.
No, that's low.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 Pittsburgh. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in as the power-hitting second baseman, J.C. Embry.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now the 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
The 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
The right fielder, number 21, Sammy Sosa.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Sammy Sosa. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Behind 0-2 now. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Now batting, catcher, Jesse.
Digging in, Jesse Padilla. He drew a walk his first time up. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. First pitch of the at-bat. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Runners off for second. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Here it comes, 0-2.
That's a ball.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sito Suzuki. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1. Oh, that's good.
One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive to center field. Tyson is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Bucks out in front, 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Robbie Waite.
Robbie Waite.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball.
The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's given the Pirates a 3-1 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now back
To the plate now, John Clark. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Suzuki is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Into the box, Antonio Ruiz. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for a strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box now, Dave Dennis. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 3-1 Pittsburgh. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Ryan Buckner.
First pitch on its way. Ryan Buckner is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Chet Steadman.
Digging in to try it again, Chet Steadman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 12. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. The pitch. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Cubs are down in order. Score holds. It's 3-1. Striding in once again, Ted Tyson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits 2nd best on the team in that category. So coming to the plate, Carmen Alfonso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1.
The 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Before the 0-2, a look to first. Just keeping him close. A runner at first with no outs here. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Alexi Ortega, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. As a look, now the pitch.
2-0.
Runners going. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch fouled away. Here now the 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Luis.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Willie Peralta takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Willie Peralta.
Luis Clemente will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Peralta has compiled over 65 innings of work and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That one's in there. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And the count will be full. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Digging in, Brennan Davis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Lifted in the air to center. Suzuki is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 outs now, they decide to hold that runner at third.
the second baseman, Robbie Waite.
Digging in and looking for more, Robbie Waite, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
A ball and a strike. Fouled off. Ready with the 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Payoff pitch on its way. Ground ball right side. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates leave them loaded, and it's still 3-1. Now in the box, Nicholas Corner, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1-2-3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First offering on its way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, J.C. Embry, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. There's ball 4.
Take the base.
The right fielder, number 21. Sammy.
Here's the Pirate skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Number 31 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 31.
Sammy Sosa will be the first to greet him here, as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. He's ready. Now the pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner at first here, one man out. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it'll be the catcher, John Clark.
The catcher, John Clark.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Grounded to short. Scooped up. No problem here. One away.
Now batting, shortstop, Antonio Ruiz.
Stepping into the box, Antonio Ruiz. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty. One man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner.
The count is 1-2.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Robbie Oldham will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, Robbie Oldham.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Two out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now. Ted Tyson would be next. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The center fielder, number 2,
Ted Tyson will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Peralta pauses. Here's the pitch.
0-1.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here's the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two out with the man at first. Hit hard on the ground to third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Jonathan Armas is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 52, Jonathan Armas.
Leading off the inning, Jesse Padilla, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. A dive, but it's off his glove. Throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. And there's one away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready once again, Sito Suzuki. He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Into the box now, Ryan Buckner. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball that's upstairs.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
That's the ball.
Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's in there, 3-1.
Yep, 3-1.
Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The pitcher, number 39, Willie
Joel Harper
Peralta.
takes over here with the
Ladies and
runner at
gentlemen,
first and
your
2 gone in the
attendance,
inning.
please. Now pitching for the Pirates, number 24, Joel Harper.
Pete Armstrong will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pete Armstrong.
Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Ortega will put this one away, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Pirates 3 and the Cubs 2. Billy Palmer gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Billy Palmer.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Carmen Alfonso.
The third baseman, Carmen Alfonso.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Right fielder looking up, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it'll give the Pirates a 4-2 lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Inside, ball 1.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's out.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So stepping in, Luis Clemente. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. And another foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Buckner is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brennan Davis.
Now batting, Brennan Davis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's set. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
The 0-2 delivery. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now 4-2 Pittsburgh. J.J. Dotson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 5, J.J. Dotson.
Stepping up now, number 12. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. And in a 4-2 game, time to check the numbers here. It's our starter comparison as we see how these two performances stack up against one another. At the plate, Nicholas Horner. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. 1 out. Nobody on. Slider laid off for a ball. And that misses. 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now. In now, J.C. Embry. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
So now to the plate, Sammy Sosa, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0. Grounded to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 4 and the Cubbies 3. Luke Little is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Chicago, number 43, Luke Little.
Robbie Waite will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Robbie Waite.
And the pitch. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, catcher, John Clark.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, John Clark. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The Cubs are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance, only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
It's really easy to see why this is a first-place ball club. The easy thing that would lay down when you're in first place and not worry about getting swept, but this team is fighting all the way, and one of the keys why they may be a factor heading into the postseason.
He froze him on the fastball there. John Clark becomes out number 2 this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Antonio Ruiz is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball one. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batter.
And if you start thinking about what remains on the Bucs bench, there they are. We'll see if one of them gets a call to pinch hit soon. Lester Bowen will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Lester Bowen.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
The 2-2. Hit down the line at first. And he lays out, but he can't make the play. We'll do it again. Ready with another 2-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Count remains full. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The next 3-2. He spoils another one, and we'll do it again. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Up next for the Buccos, Ted Tyson in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
High and away, not close. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-1, here it is. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He's set. The 3-2. Full count still. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first is in time, and that snuffs out the Bucco rally as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Ben Joyce comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Ben Joyce.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slow roller out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, third baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Ready for another shot now, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way.
0-1's the count.
0-1, here's the pitch. And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 24, Sito Suzuki.
Ready for another chance? Sito Suzuki earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
It's time to raise the Jolly Roger as the Pirate closer comes in to ice this one and picks up the save.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Buccos led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Dave Dennis earns his 5th winner of the year. Ben Joyce earns the save out of the bullpen, his 23rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.